Okay.
You know what?
Did you...
You know what? I'll tag you.
Okay, Fire Rambo. I'll
You
see
guys.
you whenever I see you. Did
See
you guys
ya.
get the memo on when people are commentating?
No, but I'm tagged in. They tagged
We're going to
me
Fancy
in,
Roots.
boy.
Absolutely, I'm excited.
Grand Losers Finals.
All right, rap.
There's a lot of things to do. I'll update it
So
after.
wait,
I kill myself.
Fumbles is starting with Goddess and Cells is starting with Jenny. I really think Cell probably should have brought out Idol.
It
for
was
this.
blind pick.
Idol just does much better. I know, but still. I think Idol was a better first pick since it's one of his worst characters. There's a better one for the people that he thinks Fumbles would start with. Like, Fumbles probably one of his worst characters as well.
Yeah, but on the... I kind of agree with you because I think Fumbles in general struggles with Idol. But I haven't seen much of either
Even
Cells'
as
Idol
Remedy, he does
or...
pretty bad against Idol, so I think you're right. I think Idol is like one of those characters that he really struggles with. He used to struggle with Jenny, but not so much anymore. But I believe in Cells. I think Cells, I don't know, Cells actually, there's not a lot of goddesses around, so Cells might not know this matchup.
It works both ways. Those Fumbles know how to deal with Ginny and Axes with Goddess.
Yeah, that's not a hard thing to figure out, though. Whoa, that dare hit! I got confused on what happened right there. I couldn't understand that.
Every single time Goddess is knocked out of that up B. It's just satisfying in the stupidest way.
So Fumbles forgot to clutch down B. Please clip that.
Yeah, Fumbles, Legend
clip this
Invincibility is
mistake.
not a thing.
Look, he's
I've-
trying, okay?
I've been watching Cells practice Jenny, and he has gotten a lot better at her. To the point that I'm actually probably more scared of it than
I don't know, his Ruby was looking pretty hot.
Really?
I'm not afraid of Ruby as a BCM player.
I thought Ruby did okay against BCM.
I think he thinks that as well, and then he's gonna fight me as Ruby against BCM, and that's gonna change really fast. Because I've been playing a lot of Rubies, and including him, and it's just so difficult for them to actually do anything once I do get in. It's the getting in part that's hard. But enough about me. This is,
Yeah,
this is-
I was gonna say, hey, welcome to Grand Finals. We got
yeah, welcome to Grand Finals. I mean, there's nothing to say there, right?
Charge straight into Cells with a fireball weapon.
How do you commentate that?
I would...
Who does
It is
that?
worth noting
Who
that this set is for $25.
Yo,
And Cruz got no money.
Now I'm rooting for Fumbles because Fumbles
Maybe
is
if there was a
fucking-
money match cruise like me and Pastor did for Iron Man, then there would have been.
If
money
there's
to do
no
that.
money for Cruz, I'll do something. I'll throw 15 bucks whoever.
All right, $5
Oh.
for each member of the winning crew.
Thanks,
That's all
Holly.
that's all I can do. Sorry.
That's
all right,
cool.
I'm not here. Don't worry about it.
Thank you, Holly. Perfect.
Holly
Now
buying
I can
a-
win money.
You know, I would have offered game keys, but I've had bad
Yeah, I think that's a
experiences
better
with that.
choice.
I've had
Personally.
bad experiences with that because of you.
What do you mean? What's
How are
wrong?
you enjoying Darkfield Card?
It's been really fun. I haven't played it yet.
Exactly.
Thanks for that $1 game that you spent your life savings on.
Spent $5 on it. The sale's over.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Back to the commentary, please.
It's gonna be $5, and for each winning second place prize, the 3 people are each gonna get a copy of the 12 Labors of Hercules on Steam.
Can it actually just be Toki Tori instead? Because I will just give it to one of my friends.
Would you give it to me as compensation?
I would buy you Bad Rats, Rep.
I have bad rats. Buy me bad rats too.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to
Okay.
Grand Finals. You guys want to not
Yeah,
read
listen,
commentary
man.
and then derail everything?
This is a very basic match.
That doesn't.
There's
I
very
don't care how basic
Bree,
is
tell
it.
me everything you know about Jenny versus
I can
Goddess.
tell you that the
Yeah.
giant fireball thing eats axes, so Jenny is going to have a lot harder time spacing between fumbles because the axes are a lot less effective.
All right. And
What do you mean, and?
give
You
us
got
more
a
information.
solid
Okay,
10
that was
seconds,
cool.
buddy.
Beautiful
actually
Appa
like that.
Frog.
That was a beautiful episode.
You guys are. I'm coming back in. You guys suck.
All right, go for it.
Yeah. I sent the store page for the 12 flavors of Hercules. If you want to see what you might be getting, maybe influence your decision to throw.
Oof. No thanks.
It's one of the worst games I've ever.
What? The guy is looking at me funny. I don't like it.
Who? The 12.
He does have a little
you
bit
mean
of a worried look on his face.
Yeah, you
doesn't
mean
he?
Hercules?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody
Yeah.
should take a screenshot of that for the stream.
Let's make that an emote.
God
Please.
damn it.
I
How
actually
many
kind of would
emotes?
like.
Please,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
let's do that.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just start buying. Like, I have 13 copies of this, like Steam keys for it. So, don't ask me why it was on sale for 10 cents. I had $2 in my
It's a
Steam
good
wallet.
investment.
I just thought it'd be a funny joke game, and now it's $3.
It seems
So,
we're going meta for this
We're
next
going to
one.
Meadow.
And Cells has picked Idle.
That makes
Fumbles
a
was
lot
on his last stock, I believe, correct?
Yes.
Or was it the second?
Yeah.
Okay, it was.
And I don't
So,
know how
I
much
think-
longer it'll last because on Meadow, Goddess is going to have a hell of a time sweet spotting that ledge.
I personally just think Goddess is really bad here on Meadow because her down tilt on those slants is actually just messed up entirely that I don't miss.
This stage is almost mathematically designed to screw over Goddess. Up B
Yeah.
doesn't work nearly as well. The slants, unlike Fish Bunjin, really work against her the way she sends them out. Her conversions aren't quite as consistent. The only thing this stage has going for it is the platform. She's one of the only characters in the game who can reliably up tilt from below the platform and connect.
One of the lesser talked about things with Goddess. Oh, beautiful read
Oh,
on
I
where
thought that
he's
was
going
gonna be
there.
over.
Yeah,
I was really
one
sure.
of the less talked about things for this stage with Goddess is if you hold up B like you did there, it does go at a slightly higher angle. While she's near the ledge, if you hold up B, it does hit at a very awkward space that's difficult for people to expect.
Cells could have followed that up with a wrap, which would have probably secured the victory for him with one stock.
Oh.
A little bit too middle with the raft, probably should have clutched it to reverse the momentum.
Cells needs to be careful here. Losing any of these stocks can put him at a disadvantage, and there goes that one.
There comes the stage coming in handy for Goddess actually with a lower blast zone, correct?
This is actually one of the higher blast zones.
Actually, yeah,
Is
I
it?
believe so.
Am I thinking
yeah.
of? I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, I think you're thinking
What am I thinking
of Fluffy.
No, Fluffy's got a
Or
decent
Ruin.
blast zone on top as well.
Yeah, but you have to be on the top platform. If you're on the top platform,
You're
that'll kill you.
thinking of below the stage, how it's
Yeah, it's
really
one of the
narrow.
highest grounds.
I think that's what I was thinking of. I don't know,
Regardless,
maybe I'm
it
just dumb
killed.
today. Yes.
What are you gonna do, Cells?
That won't be
Stand there? Alright.
It's actually very, very good damage he's picking up right now. Cells really needs to find a way to close this out.
Fumbles
because-
actually getting some very interesting use out of his side B, which I've never seen really a Goddess do that well. Might just be Cells kind of walking into them, but there was like at least 3 side Bs that from spawning from Goddess's hand that hit there.
Grab. Yep.
That's another stock down.
A lot harder to get out of those grabs now after the update that made control stick inputs much less effective at getting out of grab.
I personally find Idle struggles to kill characters the actual higher percent they get,
It could depend.
because
A lot of
combos-
that time that happens.
I mean, yeah, but Bear kills very late, especially
Yeah.
with good DI. In fact, and to the point that I think Bear needs like a buff and a nerf because it comes out so fast, but it's so bad at actually killing.
Yeah, Fumbles did exceptionally well on that stage. But
Yeah,
he had to completely change how Goddess's formula usually operates. He was way, way more in Cell's space at pretty much all times.
That might have just been a way to throw him off, make it not expect, how this is going to work with that stage counter pick. It worked out really, really well for him. That's probably more than he could have asked for. to get out of that one stock. Taking 2 idle stocks is a really good trade right there.
All right.
Let's see, where are they going next?
Well, Null is being banned, which, yeah. Who does Fumbles have on deck? Remedy and who else?
BCM.
BCM.
No, Goddess of
Right,
Explosion.
so-
Is what he's
Oh, wait.
picking into right now.
Yeah.
Banning Null is actually pretty smart for dealing with both of those characters.
Absolutely. That stage is probably the best, if not one of the best stages for both of those
I
characters.
find it interesting that Fumbles is bringing out Business Casual Man instead of Rem and going to Pepper, because Remedy does really well on Pepper, to the point that I think Fumbles would probably feel confident enough to not
I think
lose the stock
Fumbles
on
thinks he can get the clean 2 stock with a BCM versus It'll Do because of the matchup.
Agreed. That would probably be the most likely thing that he would go to. Going to Pepper. How do you all feel about the stage count pick here?
I believe Pepper is pretty good for BCM in most circumstances. But a lot of times I prefer going to say like Meadow.
Good job there. Good job there, Fumbles.
Sorry, I lost my train
How's
of
everybody
thought.
in chat enjoying Grand Finals?
It's a very good grand finals, guys. What was I saying? I was talking about Business Casual Man and stages.
It's not important.
Let's touch on something else real quick. Bree, this
Alright.
overlay is beautiful.
Thank you. I threw it together this morning.
I actually haven't seen it. What is
It is a nice overlay.
Let me go take it.
Yeah, take.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
actually,
take a
send me
quick-
send me the stream. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't know what the overlay looks like. I just said it was nice.
Yeah,
That's very kind of
Digital
you.
Arts Major
Yeah,
coming
no
in the
problem.
clutch. I try to...
Let's go.
Oh,
What's happening here?
is that?
I believe they just homie stalked each other?
Yep. Cells SD'd and Fumbles gave
So
up.
wait, was that like a legit SD?
Yes, I
Was it
believe so.
after I
legit,
killed myself?
and
Yes.
That was legit.
Oh boy.
They are both down 1 stock
Oh
already.
boy.
Bree, this is
Actually very beneficial for
Grand
Idle.
Finals. You know, it actually is
actually-
fantastic.
Yeah, it's actually pretty
Yeah.
good for Idle.
SDing yourself as one of your worst characters, and then having the opponent give you a homie stock as a BCM, that's like amazing. Now he has less time to get money.
And he keeps a lot of the resources, which is nice. Though I don't know if he actually made any at that point.
He
so-
didn't make any money yet.
There
so
were
Okay,
that's
then,
why,
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Never
that's
mind.
why it's like
Don't worry about
actually
it.
perfect that he SD'd for cells.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that
You're
won't
gonna
be
have
a
to spend
death.
a bunch to reset
Okay.
here. You're gonna have to
Oh
spend-
my god!
Yeah, that's rough. And she's dead.
But that was
All
2
right.
stocks.
That was 2 stocks.
That was
That is
technically 2
more
stocks.
gain than he had lost.
I'm gonna not worry about it.
I outplayed.
I guess.
Fumbles got so outplayed. The mind games were so real.
And I just checked out the overlay. It is, in fact, a good overlay.
I still haven't looked at it. Oh, it is pretty good.
It's a nice overlay.
Cat,
pretty nice.
Do you need me to send you a screenshot?
No, I got it. I'm here. I'm looking at it.
Why
pretty
did you
nice.
say I haven't looked at it and then not even a second later say, oh, I'm looking at it?
Because I had it up. I just chose not to look at it yet. I was commentating.
Why even announce that you haven't looked at it? Just
Why do you
look at it and then comment
We're
on
going
it.
no.
Null as... Huh.
Null, I would not
Yep.
go null with Ruby
This-
versus...
Hmm.
Like, Ruby needs space to do well against BCM.
And I would have thought Null to be a... Fumbles is not giving you the opportunity. But I would have thought that this stage would have been much better for Idle if he had to work with that. But
I agree.
is he back into a corner? Were his other options really that bad? Because I can't see that.
I think if he were to go anywhere else to fight Business Casual, he'd be doing a lot better.
Null is
But
pretty
maybe
damn
Cells
good.
knows something I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would describe this as a better stage for Business Casualman, but on the other hand, it is... Cells does like to play a very momentum-based Ruby. As long as he can keep weaving back and forth, with very little pauses in any sort of movement, then he is set. And
Cells
no,
can be really careful here to not lose a stock. Oh, especially with that sort of mistake.
don't know if that was a mistake so much as just unfortunate timing.
It was more of an unfortunate hit miss, and that is kind of a mistake. You don't want to go for up smash like that unless you know what you're going to be getting.
I see.
Unless you're aiming for that. There are certain times where I've aimed for somebody missing the tech on that.
Oh
and
my
going for
God!
up smash right after.
Alright, just keep carrying him.
Fumbles actually probably could have just sold Cells there and got more, but I guess it worked out for him.
BCM down air kill.
If he sold from chair, he would have been able to just kill him with a regular fair, or even an up kill at that point.
But now he doesn't need to rack up too much damage. He can just play BCM in a strong neutral fashion. And
Oh,
get
he
a
almost
big
called
F-
it out.
That was almost
Oh,
really
wow.
smart by Cells.
Like, pre-patch, that would have probably worked out for him.
Honestly, this patch it could have. It still takes a second before you know exactly when you need to do that. If Fumbles messed up even a little bit.
Yeah, that was solid reaction
Uh-oh.
time all the same.
Oh, he
Fumbles
got
definitely
it.
baiting for it. All right, Cells going at it. I believe just the exact same way last time. He's doing Ruby at 3 stocks against Remedy.
That is gonna be rough.
It is rough, but Cells believes that Ruby is actually pretty good against Remedy because he's one of the few characters that can consistently combo her, and he doesn't have any kill combos anyway, so it doesn't mean he loses anything.
You just gotta believe.
That is fair.
Thanks, Kree. Good commentary.
Thanks.
You just gotta believe.
You said that Cells believes Ruby has a good matchup against Remedy. That's all you need.
This
you
is
just gotta
true.
believe.
Fair enough.
But do you believe?
It's not about me believing. What the?
Okay, good job.
All right. I'll be 1 second. Commentate without me.
I'm so glad he's gone.
Oh, finally someone said it.
So what was up with that? Did Cells think he lost 2 stocks, or was that the wrong stage?
And he's back.
No, it's the right stage. Yeah, he just made the single-digit IQ play, or he's trying to get Fumbles off a top streak.
Or he wanted Fumbles to SD. Homie stock again.
There is, if Fumbles or Cells do another homie stock, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Now, being
I'm
on
already-
Ruins, Cells has the option to do the Lucretio strategy of just take a stock, get percent, and just fly above the
Gotta
stage.
zoom.
Can we talk about how that shield pressure was safe? He just jabbed like 4 times. That was
Oh
it.
yeah, Rem Jab, or actually both of these characters have just safe jabs on shield.
It's crazy.
They can just keep doing it. I believe they're
Questionable
both
down.
frame 4.
Questionable down B if he's not going to reset it or set it back up on
Kill.
the edge.
I don't know why people
that
keep going for
did
that.
fall,
a couple
It
more
doesn't kill.
Couple more percent.
Well, there's no
could've-
point for him to not do that.
Yes.
He can't get punished for it.
It's an awful habit that I see virtually every single
Yeah,
movie
it
have,
just,
no matter
it's
how
not a
good
kill
they
move.
are.
You could,
It's
not.
not. And I'd
Ooh,
understand
up smash
it
taking
more.
it. And the taunt. He has such a good... I want Idle to have a better taunt. I'm upset. I guess she has to have
That was
something
bad
good.
DI.
No, I fully
Yeah.
agree. Idle in Idle's games is so charismatic. You can take a lot from that.
Yeah, there's a lot to take. Fortunately,
I feel like Idle's design
oh my
in
god,
this
you
game
see
might need a small
just
change.
slowly walked past the shield and grabbed him.
It's just it's a cross up in slow motion.
A little bit of disrespect. I was expecting the up B
Ooh,
after
he
that.
broke the flask with that too. Is that fair? If that tech didn't happen,
good not
he would've
teching in
actually-
place there for a moment. Or tech in place rather.
If he rolled, he actually would have
Yeah.
been hit.
If he rolled either way, it would have hit him. roll left, it hits the sweet spot. Roll right, it just hits with the.
That's like Fumbles'
hits with the beam.
strategy to make sure
Yeah.
he gets your roll with that.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yo, Cells' dash dance game right now is absolutely on point. Fumbles usually likes to command the air.
Oh!
Really
He
bad
hesitated
jump decision
grabbing that
there.
ledge.
He could have just air dodged into the stage.
Yeah, he hesitated grabbing that ledge there.
People need to do that more. It's very simple. All you have to do is air dodge.
Almost took another stop, but like, back to what I was saying. Look how
Ooh, that was smart.
how grounded Fumbles has been this game. That is so uncharacteristic of him.
I believe that's
Loves-
exactly how you deal with Remedy in a lot of cases. Since she tries to work the air, there's a lot of good ground options you can deal with.
Oh my goodness. Not enough hit stun.
He's
Had
really,
more
really
hit stun.
trying to
Got
get
him
as many
up.
of these kills in as he can.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that was
DI'd bad
perfect.
on the up there. That was over.
Good reaction to poor DI.
Congratulations to Fumbles taking his second tournament today. I shouldn't say tournament, second event.
Fumbles' goal is to take every
He
single
has
one.
said that he wants to take every single event. Currently, he's taken 2 of the 5.